Hello, Soul Tribe. Welcome to Ascending House Tarot on YouTube and Ascending House on Facebook. My name is Melissa. To those of you who are new, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. I was just going to pull some cards today and see what the message is for the collective for this wonderful Friday. And let's see what the message is. And you have trauma. And these are cards. The deck is called Your Feelings Are Valid. So some of you guys are feeling different things and people don't understand why you're feeling that way. But Spirit is saying your spirit guys are saying that your feelings are valid. So you have trauma, fear, and optimism. So that is, it's not good. It's bad in the beginning because you do have trauma that you have to deal with. And that trauma has gotten you to a place where you have fear. You don't know how to socialize. You don't know how to get out in the community. You don't know how to be around people. You really don't want to be around people because people don't understand what you are going through. And they feeling like, and whatever that you went through, that you should be over it by now. But your guys are saying your trauma is real. And it's real to you. And where you're at in your stage of healing and going through this, and which is fear at this moment, the Spirit says it's valid. So it's okay to be in that spot. Spirit just doesn't want you to stay there and wallow and don't get up, right? Because if you stay there too long, depression, mental health issues start setting in. So what Spirit wants you to have is that optimism. They want you to be have optimism and be able to know that you're gonna get over this. Right? You were hurt, deeply hurt, deeply hurt. And thank you, Spirit. And Spirit just gave you the card right here. It's going to take a while. And it is, right? Because nobody can tell you how to heal when to heal. No one has been through what you've been through. Everybody, I don't care if they went through something similar, but you're you and they are whoever they are. And how they accept and deal with trauma and things that occur in their life is different than the way that you would deal with it. So Spirit is saying that it's been more than a year, or it could take more than a year, right? For you to start feeling better. But Spirit does not want you to give up. They want you to have that spirit of optimism. And they said about the summertime that you should start feeling a little better about yourself and about the situation that is going on, or the situation that has occurred. Spirit is saying that you went through something that was part of, it's sad to say sometimes, like part of the karmic process, the karmic lessons that we have to go through. But you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And Spirit is saying once you start coming out of this this mode of fear and trauma, and you start heading towards your being optimistic, that different things are going to come to you. Different people are going to come to you. Like Spirit is going to provide people in your life that's going to help you along this journey. The people now that's in your life, they don't understand why you haven't shaken it off and moved on. But they don't realize trauma and people deal with things different whoever they are, right? Everybody has their own way of dealing with things. And so they shouldn't be that way. So Spirit is telling you it's going to take a while. It's okay. It could take more than a year. It's okay. But by the summertime, Spirit is telling you you're going to start feeling a little more where you can step out and do a little more. So whatever this trauma was, I don't know what it is, but I can tell that it's very traumatic by how the sword goes through the person's hand, right? What you went through. And nobody understands what you go through, whether it's death, you've lost someone, some bad things have happened to you by other people, whatever it is, but Spirit is just telling you divorce, whatever it is, you lost your job, you've lost everything. Spirit is telling you, and you have that fear that set in, but it's all going to work out for your highest good. And while I know that is because Spirit gave you the 8 of Pentacles, and this 8 of Pentacles telling you hard work. Just start working on your skill. Whatever, if you lost your job, Spirit is telling you, whatever you lost this job, whatever you did at this job, Spirit is saying that you're good at it. So Spirit is telling you just start honing your craft. Like start putting out your resume, start doing things. Maybe you can start doing things on your own is what Spirit is telling you. Spirit wants you to follow your intuition. Spirit is saying that a message is, you have the Knight of Cups, that you're going to be getting a message soon. So it could be something that's going to help you on this path of those of you who are looking for a job, or trying to find somewhere else to live, or just trying to get yourself together to help you get some type of mental health assistance, is what Spirit is saying. It's okay. Okay? And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So Spirit is just telling you that this next step, when you start coming back out and coming back around, just make methodical approaches. You're just going to do things a little different. You're going to move a little different because you've learned a hard lesson from this trauma that you've been through. And it's okay that it's taking you a while. And I have to keep saying it because that's what Spirit is telling me to say. It's okay. You know, I know people have said to you, like, okay, now enough is enough. You need to get up, put your big girl panties or your big boy pants on and move on. But nobody understands what you're going through but you. You have the Queen of Swords. So you probably have someone around you that's very cut into the point. And they're telling you to shake it off. And this person they're saying this out of love. They don't know how to say it the soft way, is what Spirit is telling me. They don't know how to tell you, or I say to you, how can I help you? What can I do to help you? So they're just telling you, it's time for you to stop this now. It's time for you to move forward in life. You can't just stay here and wallow like this. And it's not because they don't love you or they don't have compassion for you. They just don't know how to show it. Because you know, with the Queen of Swords, she's like, she cuts through the foolishness. She cuts through the nonsense. She cuts through the problem. And she's straight to the point. And she wants clarity. So maybe whoever this queen is, you know who they are in your life. If you could explain to them and tell them, this is why I'm still here. This is why I feel this way. Because I feel like this person is going to be your biggest advocate. They just need to know how to understand. You know, the words that they say sometimes may not come across the nicest in your opinion. And probably in most people's opinion. But they mean well. And I feel like they'll be like your biggest advocate, right? And then your last card here you have is the Dreamer. So Spirit is telling you your hope, dreams, and aspirations. There's still time to reach your destiny, right? No matter what you've been through, it's still time for you to get to the end game. It's still time for you to overcome all of this stuff that you've been through. Spirit is telling you that it's all going to work out for your highest good. It just doesn't seem like it right now because you're kind of stuck in this sunken place, right? And you don't know how to get back out. But this Queen of Swords is going to be able to help you. And I know, like I said, the way that she or he come across, they're kind of blunt and to the point. But Spirit is saying that this person is going to be your biggest advocate, guys. They're going to be the ones that's going to help you move to the next level. So I hope this resonated with someone who's going through some severe trauma that needs someone to help them and guide them and don't know which way to go. You have a Queen of Swords or a King of Swords right here that's willing to help you. They just come across a little gruff and they don't know how to be that fluffy, soft, pink person, right? They don't know how to be that person, but don't discount them for what they know and what they can give you and what they can provide to you along this journey. I hope this message resonated with someone. Spirit felt like it needed to be said. Somebody's going through some trauma and they need to know that it's okay that they're where they're at, just as long as you don't just get stuck there, okay? All right, then that's all that I have for you. Guys, just remember to be kind to people. You just never know what type of day the person is having. And you just never know what your words can do. It can hinder or hurt them or harm them, right? Or it can be helpful. So just be kind with your words. And as I always say, as above, so below.